Love my wife. She gave me 2 beautiful children, right? That's what life's about. That's what life's about. My kids are half Latino, half Hillbilly. That's what they are. They're my little Hick-Spanics. Yeah. Y'all, they say weird shit like, orale, y'all. No te agüites, Paul. And kids will change your life. Well, they're not. Kids will change your life. Yeah, they will. My little girl came to the world first, and I share a relationship with this little girl I've never shared with any other girl in my life. Never lied to her. Right? She's the only one. I fart in front of her, too. Right? I do. I've been married 10 years. Ni una vez, not one time have I farted in front of my wife. Right? I mean, she's walked into a couple, don't get me wrong. That wasn't my fault. That's just bad timing. She walks in and she goes, oh my God, what is that? I think there's a mad cow in here, sweetheart. I don't know what that is. But me and my chiquita, we celebrate the velocity of our farts. Right? Sometimes she's like, that's a good one, Daddy. That... And she's 6, pero se los echa también, bro. She can let him go. The other day, I was like, oh my God, how'd you do that? She goes, I got a gorilla in my butt. It goes, rawr. I love that little girl. She says beautiful things to me. One day she called me. She goes, hi, Dana, it's me. Rawr, rawr, rawr. And I went, what's that, Chiquita? And she goes, that's I love you in lion talk. But I could tell she's been talking to her mom, because then she said something kids don't say. She goes, when you gonna come home, you skirt chasing prick? This is my angel. I'm not ashamed to say in front of every man here tonight, she makes me cry. Yeah, that's what she had. Before she came to the world, I didn't cry. I'm a goddamn man. But now that she's here, I cry. I have feelings and emotions I never knew I had, and they come unannounced. If I'm watching TV with her in a commercial sentimental, I'm like, oh, what the? Daddy'd be right back. The other day, I cried at a rerun of Saved by the Bell, I swear to God. I was like, Screech is never gonna get laid. She makes me cry. I travel for a living. Es lo que hago, viajo. I always have to leave. The other day in the airport, she looked at me and she goes, you gotta go to work again, Daddy? I know. And I gotta go. I said, Chiquita, I gotta go. You understand why I leave, don't you? She goes, you make people laugh. I was like, oh. And I know she knows. I know she knows what I do, porque si la tengo de la mano and we take a walk and she sees a rock, a curb, anything that's elevated, she gets on and she goes, look, Daddy, I'm on stage. And she will be. I feel it in my heart. Feel it in my heart. Feel it. I just pray there's not a pole on it, right? Because that could happen. It's my job to stop that shit. He's like, I'll give her $1. Mi angelita. Tengo el varón también. I have a little boy, and the boy and the girl are night and day, are they not? She is a beautiful, wonderful child. He's a boy. He leaks from every orifice, every... We call him Scratch and Sniff, because everything he scratches... I introduce him to people. I go, this is my daughter, Christian. Here's my son, Satan. He's a boy. This year at Christmas, he was 2 years old. It's the instinct of every child to want to touch the tree at Christmas time, ¿verdad? I remember when Christian did it, she looked at it and she goes, and I go, don't touch it, baby. That's just for looking. She goes, okay, Dada. Same situation with him. I was like, little f***, you touch it and you're dead. You loosen up on the boy, don't you? Y'all, he looked me right in the eye, grabbed a branch, yanked the whole f***ing tree down. And I would have. Then he had the balls to look at me and go, uh-oh. He's a boy. The other day, I'm looking for him. I was like, where are you at in the garage? I was like, where are you at, little man? He goes, I'm over here. I'm coloring your car. I was like, what the fuck? With what color? He goes, a nail. So we're at the auto parts store looking for, touch-up paint. And we're at that part in our life when we play the little game. Everything we see, we call each other that and add the name head to it. I'm like stool head. He's like camera head. So we're at the auto parts store and he goes tire head and I go battery head. He looks over, sees a soda machine, he goes coke head. And everybody started laughing, and he's not an idiot. He recognizes laughter. He goes, coke head, coke head, coke head, coke head, coke head, coke head, coke head. I was like, shut the fuck up, Daddy's on probation. Hijo de chingada. Vámonos, súbete al carro. You love your children, do you not? Claro que sí. You give them your life, you shelter them, you nurture them, encourage them, discipline them, educate them. And I've realized as a parent, every once in a while, you got to get the fuck away from them too. God love them, but you know what they are? They're pets that you can't leave outside.